Alright, YakAngler, this is Landingcrew, Mark Wheeler, doing another video on the Power Pro Super Slick 8. Now this is a combining article for all of you on YouTube. Basically what that means is you got to go to yakangler.com to read the article on the review on this product. But anyway, this is the Power Pro Super Slick 8. We're going to do the line-to-line connection, and I'm going to explain some things also. This is my fluorocarbon leader, okay? This is 12-pound leader, 8-pound diameter, but it's 30-pound test. Great stuff, right? So as I tie this, you're going to see how it works. I'm going to make my double line, okay? Personally for me, my heavier line goes to my left, my other line goes to my right. Doesn't matter if it's braid or whatever. That's how I always do it, okay? Away towards, okay? See how I make my loop large, and I cup the line like that, okay? I take this and I pull a good amount out, okay? And then what I do is I pinch the main line with the leader, which is the fluoro, okay? Just like that. And I pinch it off there. It's about 2 inches. Okay, for all you that want to be technical. And then I kind of get my hands working like this with it. So as I bring it up, I pinch it with my thumb and forefinger. Okay, and I wrap back towards myself. Okay, now I always do 7 when I'm in tournaments. It's my lucky number. I am superstitious, so I think that's 7. One more for good health. Okay. So this came in, and got me all looped up and screwed up. Okay. So it came back through like this. That's the way it's going to go. It's back towards itself. Okay. Key to this, you grab the leader, right? And you slowly bring it down. Okay, it all comes from the main line. And I just tighten that down. Now, I haven't wetted it yet because I haven't really cinched on it real hard. I would have wetted it as soon as I started bringing it down. This is just for show. But let's say I start pulling on the main line of the leader and I see the tag end start to slide. Simple fix, it's happened to everyone. But instead of having to retie and losing time, all you do is you take that leader, right? And you just tie a quick little overhand around the line with that tag end. Just like that, right? And then just like that. So when you go to cinch it, see, it's still slipping. And even, this happens to me all the time. It's not a perfect art. But see, you never want to retie over top of that. See how it twisted that line up? This is a great example. Just clip that off. Fluorocarbon's real delicate when it comes to heat, and you just create a buttload by putting it through there. So this is what it looks like in fast mode, when I'm not trying to explain it and lose my mind. Right? Slip it down. Just like that. Okay. Again, if it was going to start slipping, I don't even think I did a true overhand knot. Just make sure I'll send it one more time through there. Just like that. Slip it down. And I don't, with the fluoro, do not pop it. Just lightly tighten. That's the key with fluorocarbon, folks. I barely tighten any of it, ever, okay? Reason for that is this stuff, like I said, it's delicate. In a sense, it doesn't like heat. It doesn't like popping. After I catch one or two fish, I change leaders. If I'm and that's when I'm pleasure fishing. If I'm tournament fishing, I've got several rods that I will go to that have the same lure tied up. If I'm, if they're just hitting one bait, so that way I catch a couple, I put the rod down, I pick another one up, and I keep on fishing. Because time in the water is important. If I have to start tying leaders, little tip: always throw a bait in the water, because you never know as I'm floating around. So, good pair of scissors. These are the Cobalts. They're like 99 cents. All right, clip the leader close. Okay, leader length. If I am fishing with my casting rod, which is 99% of the time, I'm only going to use about a little less than that, about that much leader. Okay, because you think of the Power Pro, or is this as a bass's eye? Guess what? When I'm getting close, can you see that knot back here or the main line? Okay, no, you can't. Then that's important. Okay, now if I'm using my spinning rod, which has a larger guide, then I will use a longer leader, because I'm usually throwing lighter baits, suspending baits, and I need this little indicator. And I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, so I've got the tag end still here, right? All I'm going to do, I got about 3/4 of an inch there, right? I'm going to take my everything else snips. Okay, I'm just going to grab that and just give it a slight pull. Okay, I'm just barely touching it. So this way I'm taking off 1 or 2 strands, but I'm leaving a bunch left behind. Then I'm just going to punch them down. Create a little tuft. Okay, fly guys are going, hey, that's that looks like a normal strike indicator. That's basically what it is. That's it right there. Okay, now if I'm fishing weightless baits, a Senko, a trick worm, weightless is killer. And that's going to sit right on top of the water. It's going to catch a little bit of air, and water tension is going to help that out real nice. Okay, pretty cool, huh? So what I'm going to show next is leader connection use without a leader. Okay, now if I'm not going to use a leader, let's say I'm fishing frogs, let's say I'm fishing anything else, just an extra lead head, and you can see I bounce my lead head across rocks. I use them for everything. For whatever reason I'm not using a leader, then what I do is I double the line. It's called a Palomar. If you don't know it, you should. Okay. So I double, see? Make sure you have a hold of that double line. If you don't think you're going to make it, go ahead, make the bigger. I mean, folks, 3 or 4 inches you cut off on the tag end isn't going to matter much. So now I got a big loop, right? Just a quick overhand knot around that main line, main double. Okay, grab it, bring it down, and around, okay? Key to the Palomar. You can screw this up from this point on. This is how you do it. There's 2 ways. 1, you don't spit on the knot. 2, so you let this tag end, this one here, okay, move away from the main line. What I mean is, not having it inside the loop, having it on the outside. It will make your knot strength 30% weaker on 100%. This is 100% knot, folks. Okay, this is, if it's not inside there, you lose 30%. So that's a 70% knot. Okay, if you do not have this tag end next to the main line when you pull tight. And of course, trimming like you normally would. For me, and it's tight like this, guess what? It's not going anywhere, folks. Okay, that's it. This is Super Slick 8. That's how you tie it. Get to know this stuff. So if you don't put it on your rods or on your reels, you're wrong. I've actually got my Corrados. You can see that's the aqua green color. And you see I've been fishing with it because I've actually colored the line a little bit. And I've got one around here with the yellow. I can't seem to find it. But that's the marine blue. This is the slightly used. You can see right there. I've got... That's coming right off a rod, folks. And I was fishing spinner baits all day. Or, this wasn't jigs. This was a jig rod off my jigs. Because I was swimming jigs, folks. That's as much leader as I use at all times. Okay? You don't need much. This is my casting rod. If I need more leader on my casting reel than this, then I'm using all fluorocarbon. I'm going to use spooled up. Okay? Reason for that is these new rods have the micro guides. And you're not will knock up against that guide, potentially screwing up your rod, okay, by knocking out one of those rings, ceramic rings. It could potentially weaken the knot and make you lose a really big fish. Local tackle shops, $20. You can't go wrong. So get out, buy this line, try it. If you are new to braided line, I recommend trying the original Power Pro, which is on this one. Okay, it's easier to tie knots with. It's stiffer, but definitely, if you've been at this game for a while, and try this line out. I didn't even mention this before. The cool stuff about this line is it's silent through the guides. Everyone who's ever fished braid knows that squeal. When that braid goes across that ceramic guide, makes that little squeal, it's gone. You never have to worry about it again with this stuff. Pretty cool, huh? So, definitely check out this stuff. Buy it. Get to YakAngler.com, your ultimate kayak fishing resource. And I'll catch you later, folks. Again, this is Mark, Landingcrew Wheeler, with another tech tip, I guess you call it. So, alright folks, catch you later.